friends. Okay, fame and our youth. The other day, I was watching a clip from the Drew Barrymore show, and she was talking to Brooke Shields, and they were saying how these days kids just want to be famous. They don't want to be famous for anything in particular, they just want to be famous. Well, I mean, that goes back a ways. I was born in 1982, and I was one of those children. I just wanted to be famous. I'm like, I'm going to be famous someday. I don't know what I'll be famous at, but I'll be famous at something. So my first attempt was to save the popcorn kernels out of the popcorn pot and try to plant them in the backyard. And of course, they didn't come up. So I decided, I guess I wasn't going to be a famous scientist. But it wasn't long after that we got our TV and VCR in like 1988, 87 or 88, and then I heard Shirley Jones sing on Oklahoma, and I knew I was going to be an actress and a singer, and fortunately I was able to sing and all that. So I decided that's what I'll be famous for: acting, singing, filmmaking. I got to have my own movie studio. So, but yes, the young people just want to be famous, and that is a problem. It's not a problem that they want to accomplish great things, but it's a problem that we see that fame is an end in and of itself, and not rather as a byproduct for our achievement. And I guess, like I said, everybody wants to be loved, everyone wants to be accepted, and feel needed and feel wanted. So the desire for fame taps into our very human nature. And I guess it depends on the child's personality. Some people have a great capacity for love, a great capacity for passion, and others don't. Like, for instance, my mom is a very calm and quiet, shy person, and she said she never wanted to be famous. So there's a lot of people who never want to be famous. But I did. And of course, as you grow older, you realize that, fame has its downside. So I'm kind of glad I haven't been famous. But there's still, you keep dreaming, keep working toward everything you want to do, and all that. But yeah, it's a concern about our youth. I mean, in the past, people worked hard and didn't have anything, and they just wanted to survive and just have their families. But I wonder what percentage of the population wants to be famous. But these days, fame is there for the asking, basically. I mean, there's a basic level of fame available to everyone with, get online and you're instantly live. But, then you have to get an audience, and then you have to build the audience, you have to merchandise. It's easier, it's more open to everyone, but you have to multitask and have all these skills. I think it's a little bit easier for the digital generation to make it work, but I said it was a little slower for me. I didn't grow up with the internet, and I sort of learned the internet after I was of age in college, and so it took me a while to catch on. So it's a concern that these young people always want fame, but it seems to be part of human nature, and it's just how a lot of people are. So, and as we said, young people aren't going to listen. They need to make their own mistakes and keep fighting, and people who want to succeed in their dreams. One thing my theater professor said, that every 5 years more people drop out of acting as you age, and there's less and less, and if you keep staying in there, you're going to rise to the top. Yes, you might be 40, yes, you might be 50, but if you keep sticking it out and you keep trying, you're going to rise, just because process of elimination. So that's the idea. So the bottom line is, even though kids want to be famous, I think they're going to find, just like everybody else, that fame is it's an external affirmation, and what we need to be happy within ourselves. This kind of thing comes with time and comes with experience. So it's one of those things that young people have to learn on their own. And if you can take all the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune and take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, then you will at last have achieved your dreams. And who knows? If you achieve your dreams, you might get famous too. All right, thanks for watching. You take care. Let freedom ring.